Hello everyone, I'm going to start this small Kursk update with an interesting video showing Ukraine targeting Russian bridging equipment. The video is very chippy-choppy and not very clear, but it shows multiple pontoon parked trucks by the side of the road getting hit by drones. The pontoon parked vehicles are basically trucks that carry and deploy pontoon crossings. So, this is basically Ukraine destroying the pontoons even before they can be built. These were all piled up along this road, shown here. Zoomed out, the marker shows where the vehicles were, so this is north of Zvanoa, near Budki. Red square marks the known points where Russia is building pontoon bridges here. Let's go back to some satellite imagery we looked at yesterday. So this is Zvanoa. Highlighted in white on the left is a pontoon bridge that was built. In the centre, the badly damaged Zvanoa bridge. In red, a pontoon that I highlighted myself, and in blue, a pontoon that I missed and which a viewer pointed out to me. So, the red pontoon leads to a patch of land, and then the second pontoon crosses over another bit of the same river here. There are only a few spots along the same river where pontoon bridges can be built, and this shows why some of them are definitely in, shall we say, not ideal crossing points. I have a couple of videos shared by Ukraine for you, but first I wanted to take a look at this. This shows a satellite image of a destroyed RLM-M radar in Kursk. You can see the cab is burnt out and you can see scorching on the ground near the vehicle as well. This happened in July, so this was before the Kursk special military operation, but leading up to it. So it was Ukraine prepping the way for the operation, taking out Russia's air defense equipment and radars and the like. This you can see is here, not far from Kursk city. Here's a picture of one. So the RLM-M radar is part of the Nebo-M radar complex. It connects change information with SAM systems such as the Panzer, the S-300 and the S-400 in order to guide them to threats. So, whilst not part of the S-300 and S-400, they are integrated into the SAM network as a whole. The RLM-M shown here is the main component of the Nebo-M radar system, and it has a range of 600 kilometers and it can track objects flying as fast as Mach 6.4. So, taking this out limits Russia's effectiveness in detecting and intercepting strikes around the Kursk region. Here an interesting video shared by Ukraine showing them hitting the Sapphire anti-drone system with a drone. So, much like the S-300 and S-400, it gets destroyed by the very thing it was meant to defend itself against. This is the first such system confirmed as destroyed, and these are pretty new. Here's a little photo of one. They were first revealed in 2023, and it's designed for, and I quote, effective defense against drones including micro and mini drones. The Sapphire complex offers a reliable solution to prevent drone attacks. Sapphire is able to detect and counteract virtually all types of existing drones, including those produced illegally. Well, it didn't manage to counter this one, you big silly goose. These are apparently able to detect drones at 30 kilometers and intercept them at 5 kilometers. This one intercepted the drone with itself at 0 centimeters. This is the first time we've seen these deployed, so it will be interesting to see if many more of these make their way onto Oryx's wall of shame. It isn't known how many Russia has in service, but I expect since it's a new system, numbers won't be high. And here, a short video clip showing 3 vehicles being drone dropped by Ukraine. All of the vehicles you can see are abandoned already, and they're being hit by drones in order to finish them off and prevent Russia from possibly recovering and repairing them. The first 2 vehicles are abandoned BTR-82s. No word on what originally hit them and caused them to be abandoned here, but it was likely FPV drones. The third vehicle we can see in the video is a light utility vehicle or a pickup of some kind, also abandoned by the side of the road. Not much information was given for this one, not even a town or location in Kursk other than somewhere in Kursk. So, not much else was released today from the Kursk region, and as we can see on the map, there's no real territorial changes to talk about. The front lines are pretty static and have been for a few days, at least according to the maps. However, as we saw yesterday, we saw that Ukraine had a presence now in Rusko-Prorekno, shown here, which hasn't been updated on Deep States. So Ukraine is still pushing forward here and is still advancing. I do think it likely now, given the Ukrainian presence north of Sukasko-Prorekno, that we can consider Sakasko-Perekno and the surrounding areas Ukrainian controlled, but it hasn't been updated yet because we don't have official confirmation of that. But a Ukrainian presence north of the settlement, and the settlement being pretty much completely free of a Russian presence, suggests to me, as we discussed yesterday, that we can class this as Ukrainian controlled. But other than that, no real gains or advantages here by Ukraine, and nothing by Russia as well. The front lines are pretty static for now. So, that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. So before I finish, I'm going to play a video from Cars for Ukraine. This is an update on the fundraiser we did with them recently, showing some of the vehicles that have been purchased, so it's definitely worth a look. Big thanks to everybody who watched the video, big thanks to everybody who donated, and thanks for watching the video. Thanks very much, and take care everybody.
Hello Sukamaimus audience, Ivan from Car for Ukraine here. Thank you very much for supporting the Medics campaign. 2 of the cars are already in Lviv and we are preparing them to be sent to the front line as soon as possible. In the meantime, you definitely know about the Kursk operation, where 3 of our cars we've managed to verify that are actively participating there. And we've received an urgent request that we hope to make a blitz campaign out of it to get 2 super-powered trucks. Thank you, and together to our shared victory.